to see you. Please put your hands together. Dr. Baha, you can sit.
Thank you.
Dr. Baha, I didn't know you had some dance steps in you.
I'm good. I know I'm good. I do that myself all the time.
Is he better than me?
No.
Thank you. You see, this is why I love you people. Well, you at home, again, this is a conversation that we want you to share your 2 cents on. If you have questions, Dr. Baha is here to answer all your burning questions. So all you have to do is just send us a WhatsApp message, 055-157-5757. I'm going to read every single one of your messages because, as I said, this is very interactive and you need to be here, okay? Well, Dr. Andrews, Dr. Baha.
Yes.
Are you settled enough for our conversation?
I'm cool.
Because when it comes to sexual health, especially men, it's not something that is said a lot in the open. Mostly we talk about women and women's sexual health all the time. On this show, we've spoken about that countless times, from pregnancy to just general health, hygiene for women. But men, it's a very, I don't want to say difficult conversation to have. It's a conversation men are quite uncomfortable having. So I'd ask for clearance.
Okay.
When we say men's sexual health, break that down for me, because everyone just thinks it's about the organs and what it can do. Tell us what it's about.
Well, in fact, I've done a whole presentation for your viewers today. So maybe when the time is due, I'll just go and then illustrate it for your viewers to also watch it or listen. But basically, when we talk about health, when it comes to sexual health, it's encompasses of a lot of things. The desire for sex, the confidence. In fact, you mentioned something about the fact that we don't talk about it a lot. That's because of the confidence. So the confident aspect of the sexual health is also important.
Right.
But most often than not, many men don't talk about it. And the fact that there is some sort of pressure for a lot of men to do certain things or to meet certain limits has put a whole lot of issues on us. Right. So when we talk about sexual health in general, basically not being able to satisfy your partner or even yourself very well and losing that sort of confidence that you have in yourself as a man. In fact, I used to ask people, if I should give you as a man $1 million, and then I ask about you not being able to perform, which one will you choose?
Come again.
I just ask people, if I should give them $1 million, and then the fact that they can't perform, which one would they choose?
Right.
They would prefer to choose the fact that they want to perform and forfeit that $1 million.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
Men would choose performance over $1 million.
Oh, yes. That's how important it is for a lot of us as men.
Okay.
Because our ego is everything to us.
Right.
We don't downplay that. And that has affected a lot of us.
But you see, we are also told that when it comes to performance, most of it is psychological.
Yeah.
And what you're thinking and how. So I'll ask, on a scale, probably let's just say, is performance for men more psychological or physical?
Both.
Okay.
Yes, both, because for us as men, when I do the illustration, you will see that everything starts from the mind.
Okay.
But it has to manifest physically for us to all to see or to appreciate what is actually going through your mind or how good you are. It has to show. So it's not just about the mind, but also physical. So it's a combination of the two. And sometimes, in fact, the mind is what starts everything. So if the ignition doesn't start right, definitely the end might not be good.
But then why are men so focused on I feel like men are focused mainly on the performance when they are told, or we're told, that it's meant to be relished.
Yes.
So who is putting this pressure on the men?
It's you. Yeah. It's you. And sometimes it's so embarrassing that you see a lady saying that, hey, he's 1 minute, he's 1 minute man. Sometimes I used to see some clips on social media. Someone will put on the tap, maybe his boyfriend came around, then will go and come back and the tap is still the cup is not yet full. It tells you that
they're mocking
exactly.
But
and we don't want that.
Is 1 minute a problem?
Not necessarily, and it depends on a lot of stuff. Again, I will show your audience what I mean by a lot of stuff, because sometimes the question people ask is, how long should a man last?
Right.
And it might interest you to know that it's not what people think. I mean, scientifically and per what we all know, it's between 3 to 7 minutes. And it should be done.
3 to 7?
7.
Minutes. Right.
But if a man goes beyond and beyond and beyond, there's a whole lot of issues.
Right.
Yes. And again, for many women, you see, I always tell people that it's difficult to please a woman sexually because their way of stimulation, their way of getting excited is quite different from men. For a woman, it's a combination of a lot of stuff. And if time is there for me, maybe I would dive that as well so that the men will know how to actually handle their women. Because at the end of the day, all this whole thing boils down to helping your woman.
Okay, so I'm ready for us to get into our presentation.
Sure.
So where do we start?
Do I stand?
No, it will be the.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah.
All right. So I'm just waiting for them to
start it up.
To start it up, and then
right. So we're about to get into the presentation where he shows us everything. And again, if you're home, you have pressing concerns. Your woman is disturbing you because you just heard that on a regular, scientifically proven, a man should last between 3 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And your wife is expecting you to get to 1 hour. It's a problem for you. You can ask that as well. All you have to do is just send us your messages on 055-157-5757. We're live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. So follow us there and watch what is happening. So they're still preparing that.
Okay.
But like I was saying, or like you rightfully said, men and women, at the end of the day, a man is trying to make a woman. But do men put the woman's pleasure before theirs?
So again, a man's way of feeling satisfied is making sure that the woman is actually satisfied.
Is it true in all cases?
Again, it boils down to the fact that we have pride, we have egos to protect, and want to make sure that you don't go about telling your colleagues that I can't last long.
Right.
So in everything, I want to make sure that I make you cry my name. That's what they normally say, put it. So again, like I said, when you are good, I am good. Okay.
Well, we have a first slide.
All right. So basically, this is just the introduction. So we'll just move to the next slide. Basically, the natural means to make sure that everything is good.
Right.
Now, what is sexual performance? You asked that question. It means desire. It means erection. It means stamina, satisfaction, and confidence.
Right.
So when a man lacks any of these, he feels he's not sexually performing.
Okay.
And that's a big issue. And to meet all of these, it takes a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
So that is what it means by sexual performance. So the next...
All these, so I'm coming.
Yeah.
All these should be found in one setting, in one session.
Yes.
You must have desire, stamina, satisfaction, confidence, all of this.
Yes.
If you miss one, it's a problem.
Yes. Because I'm sure you've heard the fact that onche, meaning that the erection is there, but the ability to stay until she probably gets
stamina.
Yes,
right.
That means there's a problem, and that is an issue.
Okay.
Satisfaction. If you're not satisfied, there's a problem. Confidence. If my ego is trampled upon, there's an issue.
Right.
If the desire to even engage is not there, that's an issue. Because your woman wants it, but you're not in the mood.
Right.
But it's so convenient for most women to say, I'm not in the mood. But for a guy, it's just not.
Right.
You can't just tell her you're not in the mood. When she needs it, you have to be ready. So when that is not there, then sexually, you're underperforming.
Right.
And that's a big issue.
I see. All right, so our next slide.
Good. So this is the physiology of erection. What's the physiology? What actually goes into a man standing? Basically, we talk about the brain. Everything starts from the brain. And the brain, we have a lot of what we call nerves. Nerves. And that will pass down. At the end of the day, is the blood. Because the blood that will flow from your heart or from the body and go down there. So what actually makes it stand strong is blood. So now there are some openings, it will open for the blood to enter into the male organ. When it enters, it's supposed to close or lock so the blood doesn't flow back. As soon as that blood flows back, the man comes down.
Right.
And then we say, when it's mean, so that's the brain, the nerves, the blood vessels, and then there is what? An erection. So we say that a healthy brain plus a healthy blood flow equal to a healthy erection.
What's a healthy brain?
Devoid of a lot of, should I say, too much fantasies. Because what, on my social media, in fact, people have entered into my DM, and it's so fascinating to know that about 90% of them, when they come to me with this problem, most of them, excuse me to say, but they're into pornography.
Right.
So the brain has been conditioned. The brain is looking for certain kind of fantasies that it is not meeting. Then when you see the real person, unfortunately, he doesn't see what he's looking for.
Right.
That's why I said a healthy brain. A healthy brain is devoid of all of these sort of fantasies. Some people, they say, you have to hold my neck, press it. I don't know what kind of fantasy is that. But yes, but if you want too much things, that's what happens, unfortunately. And the society we are living in also puts us into that kind of category. So that would say that healthy brain. So your brain needs to be very healthy.
All right, Dr. Baha, so that screen is ready for you. You can also go on there. Yes, you can go.
All right.
You can continue our conversation.
Fantastic.
It's wild the things I'm finding out today. So there's a way your brain will not be healthy. That's if you're exposed to unrealistic things. So are we saying that those materials they're watching, they're unrealistic? Very.
I always tell people that what you are watching is actually like you acting a movie. So there is play, cut, play, action, cut, action, cut. So it is not the continuous, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour that you see is real. It's not. So again, it's act it, pretend to mourn, pretend to do that. So they do it and they just put it together like production.
Dr. Baha, I want to cut you. There are so many married couples, and even in relationships, they tell you it's to help to spice up whatever that is happening. So some even watch with their partners so they can get new ideas and whatnot. So in this case, isn't it for educative purposes on how to make each other feel better? So
I always tell people, you see, God is a very, how do I put it?
Wise God.
Yes. Some people say that, oh, me, I'm a virgin, so I don't know all of these things, all of these stats. But trust me, when the time comes to start, God will give you the wisdom on how to go about a lot of things. Yes, I understand some people watch it to spice up their relationship and things like that. But like I said, those things are acting. It's acting. So instead of that, it's better to rather see a counselor than they put you through sexual health. Come, see us. We will tell you what you need to know. We will tell you the physiology of what is going on, what you don't understand about your body, about his body. Because I always tell people that when it comes to relationship, you have to be open about it. You have to be open about it. So you have to let the woman tell you what part of your body make you turn on. What part of my body will make me turn on. You need to know as my woman. And I need to know as your man. No two ways about that. But if I don't know, I'll just be beating about the bush. You don't know, you just be hovering around for nothing. And that is one of the problems. People are, should I say, it's sacred to speak about sexual health or to speak about sexual performance. I don't know what the society, and maybe because we are too religious about a lot of things. Sometimes if you start speaking about these things, they will start talking to you that, oh, you're collabone, oh, you're bad. But no. You have to be happy. I have to be happy when it comes to relationship. And when we do the other ways, other alternatives, it doesn't bring. Someone said that we need to go and bring another person to come and ask, so we do threesome. That will make me, it's madness. Excuse me to say.
Right. Now, role of blood flow, that's where we are now. All
right. So I mentioned about how the brain works for the blood to come. So when there's a poor blood flow, definitely erection cannot happen. And there are a lot of instances where we have poor blood flow, especially people with conditions like heart problems, like diabetes and other stuff. The flow of blood is actually a problem. And then so we're saying that a good blood flow is equal to better erection. And that is why as we move on, you realize that exercise is very important, because the more you exercise, the more you do some of these things, the blood flow flows very beautifully.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now to the main issue. What are some of the causes of poor sexual performance? One of the most important things that people underestimate is stress. And I always tell people that the average Ghanaian is stressed. Either you are stressed with money, you are stressed with school fees, you are stressed with food, you are stressed with your boss at work, you are stressed with the traffic in Accra, you are stressed with, we are stressed with almost every single thing. And that many of us downplay it. Very important, but we always overlook it.
Yes. We've heard men also say, some men, they say that when they're stressed is when they work the most. So they see the intercourse as a stress reliever.
Good.
So, but you're telling us stress is also a very big, so how does that work?
So you see, I'm sure you have heard certain, so let's say, quotes that men don't want sex. We need sex.
Okay.
Simply because, like I said, the average man, when it comes to our settings, men have to provide, have to do this, have to go to work, and he's stressed. And one way to distress is sex.
Okay.
But there are certain kind of hormones that it releases that makes you just calm down. And I tell people that sex can improve your sleep very well. So sometimes people come to me, Baha, I can't sleep. My brother, my sister, just have a very healthy sex with your partner. Right. And trust me, you will sleep like a baby.
Okay.
Then again, we have alcohol. Now, almost every party, every Friday, Saturday, we have to hit the club. Alcohol. Indirectly, slow, but sure, you are killing yourself. Sexually, you are killing yourself. And of course, I mentioned diabetes and high blood pressure earlier on. So they are also important. Then obesity. People who are fat, they don't control their diet very well. They are just loose. When you do that, your testosterone level will start going down. Sorry, it's a hormone in man. There's a hormone in man that makes us men. It starts going down.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I think it's in the slide.
Right.
Then smoking, obviously.
Before we do smoking, yes. Alcohol.
Yes.
There are some brands, and we watch them all the time. They tell you when you take, as far as our brand of alcohol, when you take it, it increases your performance, right? So when it happens like that, are they lying to us?
So you see, there is what we call the temporal benefits of certain things, but the long term is dire.
Okay.
So momentarily, yes, because of the certain ingredient that they have in it, it might, just like some people will take energy drinks and stuff like that just for sexual performances. Yes, for that period, it sounds good, it feels good, and all of that. Yes, and you might do it temporarily, but continuously, within a short time, you realize that you're now having issues. And now you might have to go for a higher versions of certain things to be able to keep up with that level of performance that you were doing it with a small amount of that alcohol.
Right.
So we are saying that as a doctor, I'm advising my patient, I'm advising everyone out there, you have to be very careful. And being careful, these things will destroy you the long term. Okay. And normally you see that it's with the young guys, you want to prove a point, you want to, show something. And that's the problem. Then in their 40s, 50s, then there is an issue.
Right.
And now they have to now depend on certain medications to be able to do their duties.
Right. Okay. Now move to smoking. All
right. Yeah. So smoking too. I mean, anything bad habits is naturally not good when it comes to sexual performance. Yes. Next point.
Okay.
Yeah. So this particular exercise is actually one of the ways to improve the performance. I mentioned about blood flow and things like that. Yes. So anytime you are doing some kind of exercise, we got something like aerobic kind of exercise, the walking, the jogging, these will improve your circulation. That is how the blood is flowing from your heart to your legs, back to your heart, and moving up and down. Then it increases stamina. You remember when we talk about what makes performance,
yes.
We mentioned about what? Stamina. Exactly. Then it boosts. I mentioned this hormone earlier on, that is a male hormone that makes us who we are as men. Then it improves confidence. It's part of the things that I mentioned. So you see, on a normal day, if you see a guy who gyms or who is fit, when he's walking, he exudes some sort of confidence, and every lady actually wants that. They want a man that, I know what I'm doing.
I won't cut you there. You see, there are men who go to the gym and they're exercising every day, but before they go, they take in supplements to help with the workout.
Yes.
Would that diminish their...
Good. So it depends. So we have to call protein shakes or proteins. Proteins are good for building your body. However, there are certain kinds of things that they do that is going to affect them. It's like the steroids. Sometimes they're taking something steroid. And these steroids are actually going to, should I say, will not make them feel tired.
Right.
So they keep
going
lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting. So they will not know any limit.
Right.
They keep going. And these people, no matter those who are heavy lifters, and that is a no-no.
Right.
It's a no-no. But protein shakes, your eggs, those, they repair the body. So these are their protein. Proteins repair your worn-out tissues or your tissues that are not good. It repairs it. So for that, it is good. But the other one, what I mentioned about the steroid usage, is not good. So sometimes people come to me. He say, he lifts. Oh, dog, can you please? Because it's not good. It is not easily accessible at the pharmacy shops.
Right. You need
we don't. Yes. So when they come to me personally, I don't prescribe it. But I know some people will do because of what they also get. And people always have means of getting what they want, no matter how hard it is to get. So, yes. So that's the side of gym. There's
also something I hear about the gym, and correct me if I'm wrong. I know a number of men who say, when I go to the gym, it's when I feel more, have the urge to want to do more. So, and you get what...
Want to do what more, exactly?
Intercourse.
Okay.
They says it heightens their feeling for it, and their want for it.
You know why?
They go to the gym.
You know why?
No.
Improve circulation, increase their stamina, their testosterone level are increased, and their confidence level is there.
So it's true?
Yes. That's the more reason why we recommend it as a way to improve your performance. Because the more you go to the gym, the more the blood is flowing, because it will be coming down. The more you see her now, everything is flowing.
But this person is saying every day, so every day this is how this person will have a drive.
No, it's not every day. No, so it shouldn't be every day.
But if it's every day, is there a problem?
So you see, the question now is, what is it that he has seen? Because don't forget, when men, we see ladies' body parts that are there, whether I'm in the mood or not, I'll be in the mood.
Okay, right.
You get it?
Right.
Yes. And that's why ladies are using it against us. When they come to social media, they know that though we'll criticize it, but we'll still watch it. So you go and see their views over 2 million. But on the comment section, you're a bad girl, but they will still watch it.
Right.
Why? That is just how it is.
So if your boyfriend goes to the gym and he comes back every day and he sees
and you are sexy, beautiful, Charlie.
Okay.
All right. So one of the most important parts, the diet. The diet. So I've mentioned some few good watermelon, avocado, fish, leafy greens, nuts, olive oil, among many others. These are very good for us. But the problem is that many of us, we can't afford some of them. So we don't take them.
Right.
The last time I went to buy watermelon, the big one, they told me 70 Ghana. How many of us can afford 70 Ghana?
A day, every day.
Just for fruit. Just for fruit. So if you're going to eat some of these things, it's expensive. But I said, yes, it's important because if you don't invest in your health, tomorrow will come. You have to invest again just to stay, just to be okay.
Yes.
So today or this is the right time for us to start investing into our health. About our health, healthy diet.
Right.
Very important.
Right.
Now, unfortunately, you go to places, people are buying canned drinks, canned this, canned that. I don't want to mention name of companies, but these things indirectly are killing us because they contain a lot of some, should I say, oxidative things that destroys.
Energy drinks part though.
Yes, they're not good for us. They are not good for us because they contain certain substances that are literally fighting with our blood. Do you get me? Literally fighting with our blood. So we don't want such things at all. And that's why every doctor will tell you, for drinks, it's better to go and get your own fruits, you blend them, then you drink your stuff.
Right.
Otherwise, these things, so all these food that I've mentioned, most of them contain what we call antioxidant. When we say antioxidant, it's more or less preventing certain substances from destroying your cells. And that is why we always recommend this natural stuff for
So
our
I
men.
see fish, I don't see meat. But you see, when you cook for your boyfriend or you cook for your husband, they will tell you, I need the biggest meat because I'm the man of the house to give me more power. You hear that all the time. When your mom cooks for your dad's meat is the biggest. When you cook for your boyfriend, you put the biggest of meat in there. So it's that meat is not that good for men.
No, so I won't say it's not good because it's proteins and stuff like that. But meat has another issue. Too much of it can actually lead to some kidney stones and stuff like that. So yes, eat in moderation. But it's not something that I'll be recommending that you should be eating all the time.
Right.
But fish, good.
Right.
That I can boldly recommend you to be eating. But for, like I said, because of the fact that you also have some bad effects later on, and that might even become a problem for you than what we are doing, then what do we do?
Right.
So eat down all those ones in moderation. So when I go somewhere and I see people's bowl with plenty meat, I'm saying, hey, yare pani. But what will you do?
Right.
For them, it's a sign of good living.
Right.
Yes. So
I saw nuts. There are men who say, in fact, it's not even men. We hear people say there's atadre, nuts. It's really good for men.
It's awesome.
Right.
Awesome. In fact, when people come to me, I also recommend it for them, like the tiger nuts, even coconut. Coconut, the one we drink on the streets.
Yes.
Very rich.
Right.
Very rich with a lot of stuff. So I normally ask them to, take them more often. Banana too is good. I didn't mention it over here, but I'll just mention some of them. Banana, all of these things, they are all wonderful fruits that we can all take in.
Okay. Next slide.
All right. I mentioned about obesity earlier on. So weight management. We have to manage how we look. Because when you're able to do all these things, again, you are increasing your testosterone level, your energy, your stamina, and then your confidence. So if you have to go on a weight course to reduce it, please do. But then again, sometimes I see people doing it the wrong way because weight loss is also another issue on its own. Some of us, we don't do it right. So we don't get the results from it. Because there's a kind of food you need to be eating. There's how, when to do all this eating, the kind of exercise you really need to do, that can give you the result that you need. So maybe another time when there is, we can actually go into weight loss.
Dr. Baha,
as a whole.
I have a friend who is very obese. He'll tell you that he won't lose weight because if he loses weight, his organ would also diminish. Is it true? Because I think it's also stopping a number of people from wanting to lose weight, because we hear it all the time that if you lose the weight, you lose weight down there as well.
On the contrary, if you lose the weight, the down there actually becomes... Yes, on the contrary. So I'm surprised because when you are obese, everything goes in. You don't worry. You just ask your friends who have slim guys. They'll tell you the story.
Okay. and for those who are born naturally obese, do you know some people, they're just big.
Yeah.
You're born that way. They've gone to the gym, they've tried natural remedies, it's not working. For people like that, what do they do?
So like I said, they were born with it, but they have allowed themselves to be like that. Yes. Many of us were born, quote unquote, from poor homes. But do you say that because I'm from a poor home, I will stay there? No, you have to do something about your life and move from that place to another place of comfort so that your other children will also benefit from it.
Right.
Don't you think so?
Well.
Exactly. So it's all about the mentality. So if you have accepted certain things upon yourself, of course, because you think that there's no way it can work. That's what the body will tell you. Is that there's no way it can work? Your body stays like that.
Okay.
Yes.
But there are also gym boys. These things, we hear it all the time on social media, and I'm sure you've heard about it. There's so many people who say, I don't want my boyfriend to work out because the muscled men are the ones with the smallest organs. And the more they work out, it looks like it's diminishing. Again,
I mentioned about steroid usage, right? So those who take steroids do too much. The underlying word is what? Too much. That's the underlying word. So if you do too much, everything will again, just like a fat person, everything will now, all the muscles will go somewhere else.
Right.
But what we are talking about is doing everything in what? In moderation. In fact, I ask people, in a whole week, at least 150 minutes of walking or jogging is enough. So today, 30 minutes, the next 30 minutes. In 5 days, you have 150 minutes, isn't it? You're good to go.
Right.
You don't need to lift metals. You don't need to lift the heavy weight. Just that sometimes you lift the metals and you have the 9 shapes, you get them. You get them.
Right.
You get them. Everybody wants you.
Right.
And we guys, we like competition too.
Okay.
One important aspect of sexual performance that has been worrying us is sleep. We hardly sleep. Men hardly sleep.
I know one.
Now, men hardly sleep. 7 to 9 hours is the recommended hours one needs to sleep.
Right.
But the question is, how many of us even get to 5 hours? How many of us?
Right.
So your body is not recovering. Don't forget, during the day, I don't know when you came here, but I'm sure you started from the morning in this traffic. I was going to have to plan my time because I know Accra traffic there is serious. So you have gone through a whole lot of issues. So by 9-10, that's the time your body is supposed to now rest and recover. But if that 9-10, some people will still be in traffic or will still be looking for car, isn't it? Yeah. On if you now 12, then you eat, sleep, cycle continues. 4, because you then wake up at 4. By the time you wake up at 6, traffic. So if you are working in a good company, make sure you take your leave so that you go and rest.
Right.
And I said, manage your medical conditions. This is for those who have medical issues, hypertension, blood pressure, that kind of things. But there's one interesting aspect when it comes to hypertension. There are some of the medications that you take it will actually make you have low performance.
Okay.
That's some of the side effects. Even though we are managing the major thing of pressure, but sometimes you can also have issues with performance. But you will have to come and tell us. Not everybody will go through that. For example, a drug that I might give to you that you might react, when I give it to her, she might not react. But we can't tell. But you will have to know your body to be able to tell us when something is not going right. And that is why when you go to a hospital and they give you medication and you take it 1, 2, 3, and you realize that it's having some funny things are going on, you have to report it. Don't say menfa. And that's the number one mistake many of our patients do. They prefer not to go. In fact, they won't go. And they won't take the medication. And the BP keep rising. By the time they come, stroke.
Right.
You can't do anything about it. So that's the aspect of medication. But of course, I've already explained why diabetes and everything. Diabetes, one of the things is that pressure diabetes, that they can also affect the nerves. You remember I talked about the brain, the nerves. They can affect the nerves, and when they affect the nerves, nothing works.
Right.
And that's an issue. Now, talking about what? Stress management. Over I mentioned that stress is one of the factors that can affect our performance. So we have to manage stress very well.
Right.
And this is so important to me because many of us, and then stress is a mental health. And like I said, many of us have this problem. But anytime I tell people, go and see a psychologist, my brother man, you see the misconception. They assume maybe they are mad. But that's not the case. We are supposed to be seeing our psychologist every single week.
Right.
So I had my session with my psychologist. I'm a doctor, but I see a psychologist. I had my session with my psychologist. Do you know, he put something, a headset. Within 2 minutes, she was saying something, so we were having a conversation. Within 2 minutes, I was in dreamland.
Right.
I was in dreamland. That's Dr. Baha. That, because the stress is just too much. So just when I was in that space, I was just, the body, they called me. I couldn't even hear anything. Not knowing, they were just laughing at me. Because I was so gone.
Right.
And many of us might even be going through worst case scenario. But because of the bad perception of mental health, we don't play it.
Right.
But like I said, mental health is supposed to be something that every single one of us have to go and see that aspect of the mind. Because when the brain is not working well, everything will not work well.
Okay.
So I mentioned some of the techniques that people use: the deep breathing, the meditation, the relaxation. When was the last time you went to the beach just to sit there and enjoy the breeze? We don't even have the time.
Right.
Then another important aspect for the men, the pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor muscles. So you realize that everything is around the down there. And sometimes when those muscles there are loosened, that is when everything just happens so fast.
Right.
So fast. So if you have a very strong pelvic floor muscles, it will help you to support your erection. It's going to improve your ejaculatory control. It's going to enhance your orgasm and even improve sexual satisfaction.
Right.
But the question many of you will be asking me is, but Dr. Baha, how can we know our pelvic floor? It's simple. Just like when you feel like urinating, you feel like peeing. If I'm here, I will squeeze myself.
Right.
Because I'm in the middle of something, right? So I will squeeze myself. When you squeeze yourself, those things that you are squeezing, those are the pelvic floor muscles.
Right.
So those are the pelvic floor muscles. So how do we exercise it? All you do is that even as you are sitting now, just pretend you want to urinate, and again pretend that you want to keep it. Just do that 5 seconds. So you squeeze for 5 seconds, then you release. 5 seconds. You squeeze 5 seconds, release. If you do this 15 times, 3 reps, like you do 15 times, 3 times in the morning, the same in the afternoon, the same in the evening. By 1 week time, you are bosu.
Right.
And that many people don't even know.
Right.
So it's good that at least for this, it doesn't matter where you are. You don't need weights to do that. You don't need special room to do that while you are sitting in the car. You can do it. When you're lying on your bed, you can do it. When you are standing at that conference room, you can do it any single place, anywhere you are.
Right.
You can do this simple but important exercise that can help you to stay stronger. Again, that was about the Kegel exercise. So what I just shown you is the Kegel exercise. So you squeeze and then you release. Then, of course, avoid these habits, the smoking, the alcohol, and something to boost is not important. So if you don't know the content of it, it's not important.
I see herbal booster. Yes. When you sit in church, you know there's always one herbal medicine that can solve 5,000 other sicknesses. And even away from that, you would go to herbal shows. And we've been told time and time again that it would draw there. And it's better to take the herbal medicine. And you're saying that we should avoid them. When we've been told, sometimes your mother will make something for you, tell you that maybe how far we are. It will be good for you. You know our grandmas used to do that. Just me mix it, the way to me, the way I add this, I put that, I conjure, and I've made you the best mixture. So in this case, are you telling us not to take it? Good question. So now when it comes to herbal is good. Don't take me wrong. Herbal is good. But the question is, where is this particular herbal preparation coming from? Right. Very important question. Like you mentioned, one herbal medication can solve 5,000 illnesses. How possible? How possible? And again, the issue with herbal preparations by unauthorized personnel is the fact that the quantity that they are using are not measured. And you know, these orthodox medication, even when we give you, we tell you, take morning, afternoon, night. Take twice. Take this time. Why do we do that? It's measured because, don't forget, we have a kidney to protect and we have a kidney to also protect. And these two organs, when they are damaged, my dear sister, my dear brother, you are gone. You are just gone. And when you take in these herbal preparations that are not well prepared, it damages these organs. Do you know how much dialysis is for a section? Right. Dialysis literally means that you are urinating. Right. Now that you are urinating free, you don't pay. But can you imagine I'm charging you 700 to 800 cedis just to urinate? Yes. But thank God, I understand there's a policy whereby the government is taking care of certain money. But that was the amount, 800 cedis just to pee. And you can pee like 3 times for the session, 3 times a day. So me, I tell people, unfortunately, let me just say this one. I tell people, the moment your family member is declared chronic kidney disease with end stage, they say end stage, they even give you values 5, 10. Just know that this particular person, it's a matter of when. And that when is not too far. Right. It's very short. So you can go and sell your land, sell your houses, sell everything. But believe me, that problem will not go. Right. So at that time, all I say is start praying to your God. If you don't know God, start getting connected to Him. Pray more, do good more. Maybe there's a better life somewhere than here. And some people, they don't even know these things. So they are ignorant of it. It's not as if they intentionally decided that I want to do certain things to damage my kidneys and my liver. They don't know. They don't know. And that is why right now, for me, anytime I'm called upon for any educational program or anything like that, I'm just running because
my family member could be in the audience. My sister could be in the audience. My friend could be in the audience. And that single thing can actually save the person. And together we'll live longer and contribute to Mother Ghana.
Right.
I think I've mentioned this one, controlling all these things.
Yes, we have.
Now, when to see a doctor? I didn't mention any medication for everybody, right? But when to see a doctor? When there's persistent erectile dysfunction. Persistent, that means it keeps happening every now and then. You are trying, but it's not happening. Low libido, that means there's no desire for sex. If it is persistent, see a doctor. Premature ejaculation, with an ABA, see a doctor. Then sexual problems causing, some people having issues with their relationship all because of performance. Please see a counselor or see us. Let us have that open book or open heart surgery discussion so that we can know where the exact problem is, and together we can solve it and then bring happiness to the home.
Right.
So this is just, in summary, exercise regularly, eat healthy, sleep well, manage stress, maintain healthy weight, avoid harmful habits, control medical conditions, and do regular checkups. When I ask you when the last time you check your BP, now only God can tell me.
Right.
Thank you.
You at home, have you sent in your messages? You should do that now. 055-157-5757. Dr. Baha has explained to us a lot. Those of you who don't like to exercise, you have been told why you should exercise. And it's not every little thing that you get up to go to the hospital about. There are present situations in which you would have to go and see your doctor. And that was the last but one slide that we looked at. You can send your messages and we'll read that for you. Now, Dr. Baha, you've looked at all of this. Okay, this one, let me take this one. It says, good afternoon, Dr. Baha. My name is Eso Baha. Hey, it says my name is also Baha, Eso Baha. Okay, my problem is manage stress. How do I manage the stress? So he's saying that as a man, we've been told, manage stress. How does he manage the stress?
So when we talk about stress, you see, I mentioned something about having that quiet time on your own, meditate upon a lot of stuff. Go to the beach side, not to go and buy drinks or to go and do anything, but just to go and sit down, reflect on your life. These things are ways to manage stress. But the most important way to manage that stress is to see a clinical psychologist,
Right.
which many of us are running away from.
Dr. Baha.
Because psychologists will actually, I'm not a psychologist.
Right.
I'm just a general doctor, and I'm not specific in that area. But psychologists will tell you the specific kind of things that you are doing that is stressing you. And that he can capitalize on it and now know the remedy that can actually help, he can do to help you in that particular situation.
Right.
And I always tell people that something you can't solve, stop worrying about it. And that's a way of managing stress.
Right.
If you know you can't solve this problem,
Don't worry about
it.
Okay. But Dr. Baha, we hear all the time that men, when they close from work, to release stress, so they will tell you, oh, when I go, my wife will probably be nagging, so I'm going to hang out with the boys, and they'll take a few drinks. Is that a good stress reliever? Good.
So it is good because that's why we are saying that if you're a woman in the house, for me, personally, anytime I close from work, I'm going to go home. When I go home, my wife will prepare some sumptuous meal for me to eat. She will pamper me. My king has come home. Come and sit down. And she can talk.
Right.
Yes, she will talk, sir. I'll just nodding my head, sir. But that kind of peace is what every man is looking for. So if I'm not getting that kind of peace, then I'm going somewhere else. And unfortunately, that place I'm going, I'll end up doing certain bad habits that eventually will kill me more. That's why I'm saying that it's good for the fact that he's running away from his stress. But one thing that is going to engage in certain things that might even propound the stress. For example, you mentioned that they drink alcohol. If it's just about watching the football match, for me, sometimes I go with my friends just to watch football match, cheer my team on, and there's this kind of excitement that when your team is winning, that joy, no matter how much you are owing everybody, at that particular time, you are the happiest man.
Right.
And that it's a way of distressing yourself.
Okay.
So the idea of he moving away from his problem is good. But the question is that he's going to enter another issue. So it's both ways.
Now, the men in the studio, do you have some questions for Dr. Baha? Well, there's another message. It says that, hello, Dr. Baha, this is Tawa, the tough guy, your former neighbor.
Yeah.
Your confidence and aura is unmatched. You're really doing well. God bless you as you continue to feed us with health.
Thank you.
Dr. Baha's neighbor,
Yeah.
former neighbor, has come to give his 2 cents.
It's a very wonderful guy.
Any questions for Dr. Baha? You need to ask who, Mr. Sia, because we are here to help. Okay.
Please, what about those foreigners in our country? They are saying a drawer. Is it important for us to buy medicine from them?
The foreigners, the Nigerians and all of those. Okay.
You mentioned earlier when I said that if you are buying any medication that you don't know the source, you don't know where it's coming from, desist from it.
Right.
Because every drug that is in the system should be FDA approved. If it's not FDA approved, that means that we've not accepted it into the system. And even with that, people can always say that it's FDA approved, but it is not. And that is why I always tell people that when it comes to your health, don't just take medication. Make sure you consult your doctor about it. Doc, I found out this one. Is it good? Then he can ask you to go ahead or no. So it's not advisable to do that.
Okay. Another person says, I am trillions. Please ask the doctor, how can a man increase his libido, and which doctor examines a man's, I think he wants to say libido as well.
A man's...
Can we get the full thing? Right, but it's coming, I'm sure. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So how to increase his libido? Major thing I mentioned is the exercise. Very important remedy for low libido. The desire is not there. When you're doing exercise, it's all because, one, the blood is not flowing too well over there. So that thing is down. Right. And again, eating well. I mentioned some food that you can eat that can increase some of these things. It can also help you a lot. And then living in a very, so that's a peaceful home can also help. Because when you're always stressed and issues are just annoying you anyhow, trust me, you might not see the need for some of these things.
What's the appropriate number of rounds a man should indulge in?
Rounds?
Yes.
Very important.
Because I hear that all the time. It's one of the reasons people are fighting each other on the internet.
Yeah.
It says, aside the 1 minute conversation, another thing is, how many rounds should he go? Someone says, oh, he says he wants to go. If you can't do 5 rounds, don't come. And I'm like, 5 rounds, who did they? So I'm asking, like, what is the appropriate number of rounds a man should be involved or indulged in?
Well, if it is what I know about rounds, that means after sex, you go again, and you go again. But the question is, what is the purpose of it?
Right.
The issues about having the intercourse is to reach orgasm, isn't it? It's to be satisfied.
Right.
Normally, if you're satisfied, you don't even have the desire to even go again. Normally, if you're satisfied. So the problem with the rounds is that a minute at times is the woman that asks for it, not the men. Men, when we are out, we are out.
Right.
We are okay, we are good. So the issue now is the women being what? Satisfied. That's the issue. So she believes that normally the first round, maybe you might come very early. But second round, because you already engaged it, the time for you to come will actually increase. So it can give her time for her to also what? Come.
Yes.
And if it doesn't come again, then let's wait for the third round. Maybe that one will do the job.
Right.
That is the issue of 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. That's where it comes from. But that's what I'm saying. If you're my partner and I understand you, you understand me, we discuss it. Sometimes women, some women, they want us to know. They just want us to figure it out ourselves what they need.
Right.
When it comes to the right places to hit.
Right.
But if you don't tell me, I might not know. It's as simple as that. So if you also want to make sure that you're also enjoying like I am enjoying, we have to have that kind of discussion. I mean, this is not about feeling shy or being having low confidence. No, it's just an open book. Let's discuss it. So that I know that when I touch you here or there, Charlie, you are there.
Right.
Or when you do this or that, you will get there. So that all these 5 rounds, 10 rounds, you will die. We don't want to die.
How many minutes is enough for the round? Because I know you said between 3 to 7 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
So within 3 to 7 minutes, by that time, the woman will have, that's what I said, we have to know, you have to know yourself. For instance, I will say this. For instance, there are some women, many guys want to take control when it comes to sex. But when it come to me about this kind of issue, I tell them that let the woman take control.
Right.
When she's leading, she knows where you should be hitting so that she will get there. But if you're doing yourself, I'm a man, go baby.
Right.
So let her be the one to take charge. Let her lead. And I always tell people, as guys, we're always in a hurry to enter. Don't be in a hurry to enter. Even in football, what we do is that you do a warm-up. After the warm-up, your muscles, your legs, everything is in good shape. Then the ref will say play on or let's start the match.
Right.
But for guys, from home now, he wants to just...
Right. So in this case, what is the warm-up?
The warm-up is the foreplay.
Okay.
Very important.
Right.
Make sure that she is in that mood. Let her be the one to want you to come in.
Right.
Then you know that within 1 minute, also by 1 minute woman. Within 1 minute, she can you be wondering, babe, how?
Right. I see. Well, let me take this last question. It says, thank you, Dr. Baha, for a vivid explanation. Please, for the food she said we should eat more fish. Please, what about those who don't take fish? My name is Collins from Doma. So he says, for those who don't eat fish, what do you do?
So I mentioned a lot of things that they can eat.
Right.
Not just fish. Fish is just one of them. Okay. Because I know people don't like fish. But there are other things that you can eat. The meat is there, but like I said, I don't subscribe to eating too much meat. But I've mentioned other fruits that you can also equally eat. The main aspect of this whole thing is the substances in them. So the green leaves I mentioned, some of us don't even like kotombre. But it's very rich.
Right.
We don't like some all these consuls. I don't know how to put it. Turkey berries.
Yeah, the turkey berries.
Yes, some of them don't like it.
Right.
But these are very rich.
Right. This one says, hello, good afternoon. My name is Isaac from Kaswa. We need to understand our body very well, both men and women. The sex education, I think, should be more so we can all have a healthy sexual life. Please, women, be patient with us. The women have heard you. They have heard you. Okay, do we have some more messages? This one says, good afternoon, nice and very educated. My question has to do with sleeping 7 to 9 hours. Is that what the body needs? But we spend more hours at work, being in traffic, get home, and before going to bed. Does more intake of water help? In a week, how many times do you need to have sex, or should you have sex? White Dove is the one saying that. In a week, how many times should one have sex? So
it depends. For men, like I said, we need it.
Right.
For men, at least every 2 days, you should have it.
Okay.
For men.
At least
every 2 days, you should have it. So when we're asking for it, don't think that we are having some madness. No, it's just how we are. And like you said, we are just suffering, moving one place to another. You are stressed. You have to distress. And one way for us to distress, for many men, football helps us a lot. So when it comes to weekend and you have a problem, just hold the problem. Let us finish our football match. Then you can come with your issue, because that is a time where we can also, it's even more than orgasm. Then I tell my mind, Charlie, I'm going to say, okay, football match.
Right. So at least every 2 days for a man is fine.
But I'm not saying that go and put pressure on your woman. No. I'm just saying, if there's a way, because have that discussion with your woman, because not everybody that might also need that 2 times in a week. No.
Right.
But have that discussion. Know who you are.
So it's all communication.
It's all communication.
This one says, Doctor, thanks. Always teach on this topic. Many people have problems. Okay, so this person says that yes, so that they can learn, because this is a very big conversation people should have, right? And finally, before I let you go, for those who rely on aphrodisiac.
Yes.
And for those who want to do, kakra, let me buy this. Before you came in, they were telling me some of the names: butterfly, dragon. So
ginger.
Ginger and what?
Ginger is actually good. Or we can do that.
No, they don't add ginger to it too. Yes. So all of those. So for those who take these type of products, do they have side effects?
So I tell people that these drugs, temporarily they'll give you the result that you need, but long term you have an issue.
Right.
And normally these drugs are for people with problems that we want to solve for them. So we give it to them so that at that particular time that problem is solved. But many people, will just abuse it. Because when it comes to me, let's say you are 50 years, 60 years, with erectile dysfunction, maybe these things can actually help you. But now the young guys want it because they feel like, but it's a medication for a problem.
Right.
But you don't have that problem. But you are taking it, and now your body will become used to that thing, that this is what you actually need to be able to perform. And now when you don't get it, then nothing is happening for you. And that's why these things I've mentioned, the food I've mentioned, these are the natural aphrodisiacs.
Okay. Well, listen, we are giving you more time. I'm sure that at a point in time in this conversation, we maybe open the phone lines for people to call and let us know, because I know from the messages we've seen that this is a very pressing issue. So we'll take a quick breather. Again, when we come back, please, even before we come back, keep sending your messages. 055-157-5757. Again, 055-157-5757. When we take this breather and come back, we'll continue having this conversation with Dr. Baha. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you again for staying with us right here on Changes or on Joy Prime. I am Lois Sholademi as always. And we were having a very interesting conversation before we took a break. Dr. Andrews Baha is here, and we're looking at men's sexual health and what to do, what not to do, what is appropriate and what not, or what is not appropriate. And I asked for you to send me your messages. Listen, keep sending them because he's here with us through to 3 p.m. So 055-157-5757 is the number to do all of that, to send it to us. I'll read it for you and we can get into that, okay? But before that, let me remind you that gold board jewelry, our own. Listen, when it comes to gold board, I don't play with them. Someone told me that they would want to propose to me. And I said, where are you going to buy my ring? If it is not gold board, I don't want it. Do you understand? Because I'm very expensive, right? So I've advised, and if you're there and you're thinking, oh, Lois, what should I get her? A gift, maybe her birthday is coming. What should I surprise her with? Me, again, I'm a gold girly. So do well to go to gold board and go and buy. But it's also a good way to invest smart, invest in gold, because gold board jewelry tablets are available in 1 grams, 5 grams, 10 grams, 1 ounce, and 24 karat options. It's a simple and secure way to invest, store wealth, and benefit from long-term gold appreciation. Now, the good thing is that you can buy from us online. All you have to do is just type jewelry.goldboard.gov.gh to view real-time prices, because every week I tell you, the prices, it varies weekly. So if you want to buy now. You can make secure payments via mobile money, bank transfer, or card. You can also visit us anywhere, any of the gold board jewelry showrooms across Ghana, because we are scattered everywhere. So you just have to look for us. If you want to inquire or make inquiries, just call us 055-152-2233. 055-152-2233. Right, and now let me tell you about the #1 drink right here in Ghana. Now, Doc says don't take alcohol. So yes, don't take alcohol. Instead, take what? Malta Guinness. Yes, because with Malta Guinness, you do what? You move. Yeah. So get it, because did you know that Malta Guinness is brewed right here? It is brewed with real malt barley and sorghum. Well, it is. And the sorghum is grown right here in Ghana. So Malta Guinness is not just a soft drink, but a the quality refreshments boosted with B vitamins. All I'm asking you to do this afternoon is charge forward towards your goal with each sip of its nourishing natural goodness. And it's selling at a cool 12 Ghana cedis. So vim up your daily pursuits with a revitalizing taste of Malta Guinness packed with B vitamin. It's time to make that move. It's time for a cold Malta Guinness. Remember to always look out for the proudly made in Ghana symbol on every bottle or can of Malta Guinness. Malta Guinness, what do we do?
We move.
Malta Guinness, what do we do? Hey, you've turned Dr. Baha into one of our people. Dr. Baha, Malta Guinness, what do we do?
We move.
Now, this Father's Day, you know Father's Day is coming. Yeah. But before I tell you about Father's Day, let me tell you about Make Me Stay. For all my single people at home who have been calling me, Lois, I'm single, don't worry, because I'm asking, are you single, confident, and ready to find genuine connection? Then Joy Prime presents Make Me Stay. It's an exciting new dating show where first impressions matter and a beautiful connection can begin in just 60 seconds. I know you're saying, wow, yes, wow. This is your chance to meet someone special, share your personality, and possibly begin a love story on national television. Can you convince someone to stay after just 1 minute? Well, if you're single, bold, expressive, and believe you have what it takes to make someone want to know you better, then we want to hear from you. To apply, just send the following details via WhatsApp to 055-157-5757. Now, we need your full name, your age, not your football age, your profession, okay, and a recent picture. Selected applicants will get the opportunity to be part of Joy Prime's newest dating experience. Don't miss your chance to meet that special person on Make Me Stay, where 60 seconds could change everything. Now, when I say make me stay, what do we say?
A love story in a making.
Make me stay.
A love story in a making.
Last one, make me stay.
A love story in a making.
Now, while we are celebrating or looking for single people and we are trying to couple up, let's talk about our fathers. You know, fathers are our pride and joy. I have my father at home. Let me just say this, that my father is one person I don't play with. He makes me feel like a princess. Every morning when he wakes me up, he says, Princess Shola. That's what he calls me. So I'm a daddy's girl. You can say that. So this Father's Day, you can join me because I'm going to do that. I'm going to give my dad a great time. So you as well can give dad more than a gift. Give him an unforgettable experience. Join us, Joy the Joy Brands for Joy Safari Escape, the ultimate weekend getaway created to celebrate fathers and father figures from 20th through to 21st of June. Now, enjoy a premium escape filled with relaxation, adventure, music, great food, and quality family time. Now, do people want to know what we'll be doing there?
Yes.
If you come with us to Aqua Safari, you would get breakfast courtesy the Safari Homes, complimentary bus service to and from Aqua Safari because we care about your comfort. You also get luxury night stay at Aqua Safari, scenic river tours and boat cruises, fish and tortoise feeding experience. Some of you have not seen tortoise before, don't worry. When you come that day, you will see tortoise and you'll be able to feed them. Underwater cave viewing, eco park adventure with amazing wildlife encounters, buffet meals, I didn't say that they'll do a la carte, no, buffet. When you go there, you have so much variety. Bankwa obenya, fufu obenya, gobeka, we have gobe, yeah, gobe is gonna be there. We'll be representing live. So there's buffet for you, island party with live band entertainment. Also there's swimming, so there's a pool that you can swim on, and there are games, archery, board games, lawn tennis, endless vibes from our DJs. You have DJs there as well. Fun activities for your kids too. So bring the whole family along. Now you want to know how much you pay. Oh, and also crowd. For a single person, you pay 4,000 Ghana cedis. Mofa pen and count 4,000 Ghana cedis. Not at all. Every day, every week, I spend about main camp, but every week, you know what you spend. It's more than 4,000 Ghana cedis. So imagine that you go to Aqua Safari and all you have to pay is 4,000 Ghana cedis. Hey, yeah, and you know the amazing thing, because we know that some people don't want to come alone. They want to do 4 legs on a bed. We have given that one to you very, very subsidized. So for double, you're paying 6,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. And also be brave, something small. And you know the best one? If you are 4, for instance, your husband, your wife, and 2 children, all you're going to pay is 10,000 Ghana cedis. Put your hands together for us. You're doing papa. So if you want to book now or make enquiries, you can call us. There's a number there. It's called Lois. When you call her, name is Lois. Call her or send her a WhatsApp. Tell her you're interested. The number to do that to is 053 100 3813. 053 100 3813. Now, Joy Safari Escape is 1 weekend. Endless memories. So weekend back home, memories day, baby. Yes. So come and enjoy yourself at Joy Safari Escape, and it's going to be fun. I promise you that. Okay. Well, still Dr. Baha is here, and he's been doing all the LPMs with me. So please put your hands together for Dr. Baha for me. Now I have another. Oh, this one has another question for you. It says, if a semen volume and sperm counts often recover substantially within 24 to 48 hours, how strong is that sperm? Does taking more water before sex help?
Good. So water in itself is very good. Because about 60% of our body, the weight of our body is water. So water helps us to do a whole lot of things. So yes, before sex, if you take enough water, it improves. It makes you stay well hydrated for the football match. All right. So that one is very good. And he mentioned about sperms, semen, and stuff like that. So that's the reason why, I mentioned that it's not necessary to have it every single day, but every other day is good. So even people who want children, so we advise them that for sex, you should have it every other day or 3 to 4 times in a week.
Okay.
So that the sperms will...
You know, some people fear that when they do the 3 to 4 times, it begins to look monotonous. Like some people even have calendars and schedule for when to have sex. Exactly. And it becomes very boring. So, okay, first of all, like I said earlier on, first, if it's about getting pregnant, you are trying to get pregnant, you're not conceiving. So that in itself is the treatment. So whatever it is, it is a treatment. And the treatment is that have sex 3 to 4 times in a week. Okay. And normally we prefer the man should be on top so that he can just push it in. Right. That is best for us. So popularly call it the missionary, or how they call it. So that's what we normally prefer. We advise so that everything will just go in. But sometimes people also think that the moment they stand up and then something is coming out, I mean the sperms have come out. No. Whatever is supposed to go is already gone. So what is coming out is just the semen. Right. And the semen is just like an ocean and it's a fish inside. And the fishes refers to the sperms. Right. So the whole semen you are releasing. Some men, they can release plenty semen, but there's no fish. Right. So that's another discussion altogether. Right. So everything will be fine. This one says, hello doctor, is it okay not to have an early morning erection, but to have it later in the day? Well, for that, I mean, normally by morning you can have that. But yes, later in the day too, you can also have it. So, but normally it is in the morning. So if a man wakes up in the morning, he doesn't get that erection, but gets it in the middle of the day. And that person, that is when he always gets his. He's not sick. He's fine. Right. So you're fine. Okay. He's fine. This one says, hi, my name is Ibrahim. Please ask doctor, is it normal for a man to release in 1 minute? And how can a man, or what can he do to solve it? So the person says, is it okay for a man to release, and you know the release, in 1 minute? Yes. So remember we discussed that normally it's supposed to be around 3 to 7 minutes. Now, when it comes about the release, if you want to stop it or to control it, there are a lot of techniques. One of them is the pelvic floor exercise that I demonstrated for the audience, or the Kegel exercise. So it strengthens the pelvic floor and everything over there. Right. But another thing that you can do, one, we have what we call the squeezing technique. When we say squeezing technique, because as a man, when you're about to come, you will know. Right. When it's about to come, just remove it. Okay. Squeeze the tip. Right. Of the penis. After maybe 30 seconds, you go back. Then start the stimulation again. You can go in again. When you do it continuously, not in that particular act, but every now and then when you're having sex, you bring it out,
it sends a signal to the brain. That guy, you shouldn't be coming 1 minute.
Right.
And then with time, the brain is accustomed to that. And then later on, you will not need to be squeezing it for it to stop.
Naturally, it would happen.
Naturally, it will not happen. That is the, yeah.
Dr. Baha, there are some people who say that, or you hear some men saying that when they're on top of you, if they don't want to, get to their final destination early, they start to think about other things.
Yes.
Like their mind will be roaming. Yes. Is that a good thing?
Yeah. So in fact, that's one of the things I even tell my patients when they come to me. Yes. So sometimes one of the reasons why they come very early to is that they are too excited.
Okay.
When you are too excited, you just come. Just like you will see a lady maybe half naked and another. It's already sending signals to the brain before you realize the guy is already up because you are getting too excited.
Right.
But when you fine-tune your brain to be thinking about something else, thinking about the money that is about to come, so your mind is tuned to something else. So sometimes what I tell people is that when you don't want to come very early, like he said, what you can do is that distract yourself. By distracting yourself, you are thinking, for example, I tell people that start counting from 100 to 1.
Right. While you're on top.
Yeah. 100, 99. So your mind is there.
Right.
Your mind is somewhere else. But don't forget that already the blood has gone into your organ.
Right.
So it is trapped in there.
Right.
So it's not coming out.
Right.
But your mind is also somewhere else. So you are there. She's enjoying herself. That's one way.
Right.
Or if you think the 199 is too easy, you can do it maybe odd numbers. From 99 to 99, 97, 95, 93, 91, 89. So instead of thinking about that, your mind is somewhere.
Busy calculating.
Quickly some mass calculation.
Right.
And by the time you realize she's already come, and you are now, last time do baby. But when your man wants to come right now, he will just come.
Mathematicians. So this one says, hi doc, my question is, how does watching nudity and masturbation affect the sexual life of both men and women? Thank you for the good work you're doing, Michael from Dodowa. And if you're hooked onto it, how do you stop?
Good.
And a lot of young people these days have that problem. And I'm sure you hear that. Some will tell you, if I am addicted to nudity, I'm addicted to pornography.
Yes.
How do they come out of it?
Good. First of all, you must understand that you are addicted to it. That's one major. Some of us, we don't want to admit it, that we have the problem. And we keep deceiving ourselves. And the funny thing is that, how this happens is that, before you say jar, you have already finished it. That's the problem. So, first of all, I've already said earlier on, is the brain. So everything starts with the brain. So you have to tell yourself that, first of all, it's a brain issue. It's hormonal. It's a brain issue. When you tell yourself that, and then you start engaging yourself in other activities, exercise, do some recreation that you love to do, the things you really are passionate about, do them.
Right.
When you start doing them, it will start taking you away from it. And then the question is that, sometimes during that time it won't come home, but when you are alone or by yourself,
it's when
then it start coming. But mostly, if you realize, if they'll say the truth, mostly there's a trigger.
Right.
It's a trigger. And my dear sister, the moment I go online right now, the first 3 posts I will see, 2 is nudes.
Right.
And already you have low threshold
for it,
because when you see it now, your brain starts rewinding to that habit. So what I tell people is that, first of all, you have to stop social media. Especially when you know the places that...
For good or for a while?
No, for a while. Okay. You see, I tell people there's this one to call 21-day habit change. It works for a lot of us. 21-day habit change. So if consciously you are doing it today I won't watch. Tomorrow I won't watch. The next day I won't watch. Like, it will come. I know you, I won't watch.
Right.
Tell yourself that. Very soon, that air will not even come. And when that doesn't come, 21 days, you're like, so I'm able to stay for 21 days without watching these things. Then you know that you have conquered.
Okay. I see.
But as soon as you make a mistake and then then you will do
now Sam George, Honorable Sam George, come out to say that very soon you use ID cards to access pornographic sites. What do you think about that? Do you think it will help with?
For helping, it's going to help. But the question is, will it be able to achieve that? That's another issue.
Right.
Because if somebody wants to find a way to do something,
they will find
a way.
These boys, there's no one boys.
There's always a way.
This one says, hello, doctor, I am Chief. I can spend 1 hour or more on my wife. Please, what can I do to reduce the duration? Because she's always complaining. So this one spends more than an hour. And more, sometimes an hour and more.
Yes.
And the wife is complaining.
Yes, it's too much.
What does he do?
So first of all, it's good that he knows that he's worrying the woman. Secondly, he has to know what actually turns him on.
Right.
Because if you don't know what turns him on, then there's a problem. So he will be the very best person to know that, babe, if you do A, B, C, D, then I can easily come.
Right.
But if he has not figured it out, then he has to figure it out and then let
But
the woman
should he
know.
see the doctor?
Well, he can come to us. It's about counseling. He can come to us. What I'm asking you is the same thing I will be asking him.
Right.
And when I get to know it, I'll let the both of them know that this is what you need to do.
Right.
And then things will. So some of them, they want to have maybe more of the foreplay. When you do more of the foreplay, it won't take long. And for a guy there, you don't take long. Or if he's into drugs, or he was into drugs, that can also be a factor.
Right.
When the drugs are now having that kind of adverse effect on him.
Right.
So we have to look at it holistically. Then we can be able to pinpoint what is it.
Yeah,
so if they want that, they
see
can
a counselor, see a doctor,
yes,
right? And then hopefully we can get you a solution.
Yes.
Is that he should go with his wife, possibly?
Yes.
Right.
Even now we do online consultation and all that. So anytime there he wants, and just give me a call.
Okay. Good afternoon. Watching you live from Eastern Region inside Belgoro. I'm Emmanuel and I'm enjoying the show, but help me ask Dr. Baha, talking about having sex at least 2 or 3 times a week. What about some of us who are not yet married or into any serious relationship? What's the alternative?
All right. So again, if you see all these things, for me, it's for married couple. Those ones, yes. But if you are young, let's say you're in 20s, you are not, quote unquote, maybe sexually active yet. You are not sick, or you won't be sick either.
So wait.
So wait. But the fact that as soon as you start, then you have to continue.
Right.
So that is always the issue.
Right.
But if you've not started it, there's no problem, because the body is not yet, has not yet explored to know those things yet, because it's about the brain. And then when you begin to expose yourself to it, then the brain starts working in that light.
Right.
But now that you have not exposed yourself to it, cool.
Relax. So if you're a virgin, how many virgins do we have in this house? Let me see.
All of them.
Hey, wait, again, let me see. The gentlemen who are saying they are virgins. You were a virgin. No, I can't see the hand, so raise your hand so I can see. The girl who has put her head down. Let me see. The virgins in the house. No, and ladies as well. The virgins in the house. You pull.
Don't worry. After the show, I'll do a test.
You do it.
After the show, I'll do a test. I'll know all of them.
Dr. Baha has brought a virginity detector. Right. So if you're a virgin, doctor is telling you, for the person who asks, if you're a virgin, doctor says if you remain a virgin, nothing will happen to you. But immediately you start, you always have to find your way out.
Because it means you have already exposed your body to certain things.
Right. This one is our last question. It says, good afternoon, please. I'm Maxwell. Some women or men don't have sex drive. Why? Some women or men don't have sex drive.
For women, sometimes, naturally, many women, it's when you touch them, then it starts to come.
Right.
But as far as they are not touched,
they are
cool.
It's nothing. Yeah.
For most of them, they are cool. But when you start touching them, I say, what
was so your virgin now? See you screw Right. So immediately. So immediately you touch, there's a reaction.
When they start touching them, then the body starts producing certain kind of hormones. And again, if you're already into it, sex, and then now the drive is not there, we have to actually investigate to know why. Because there are certain hormones that control some of these stuff.
Right.
So sometimes they are in low amount. If they're in low amount, then we have to look at it and then solve the problem for them. For example, I always say that women, as soon as they have sex with a man, they think that they're in a relationship. But for men, it's different.
Right.
Because of the kind of hormone the brain produce. So for your mind, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. Do we have any more? Or that's all? Okay, so that's all. Thank you all for sending your messages. It was such a great one. Now, Dr. Baha, you're on social media.
Okay.
How can people reach you?
Okay. So if you go to TikTok, you just type Dr. Baha. I'll just pop up. You can reach me over there. I'm still on Instagram. Again, Dr. Baha.
Okay.
Yes, you can reach me over there.
Okay.
And again, I have my contact over there. Sometimes people call me for online consultation. Yeah, that I charge them.
Right.
But they can always reach out to me.
Do you have the number of it? Can you put the number of it?
I think I have it. 0540 96 1870.
Okay.
0540 96 1870.
Okay.
And then for my lovely nurses, midwives that are preparing for their exams, I also have a YouTube channel where I actually teach.
Okay.
So I teach medical students, I teach nursing students. So when they go on YouTube, they just type Medent tutorials.
Okay.
Medent tutorials. So if you're out there and you want to pass your licensure exams, that's a place to go to learn. That one is academic. But for the TikTok, that one there, we're all having.
I have a sister who is currently doing this, and I'm bringing her to you as soon as possible. Yes, this has been a very beautiful episode. Have you guys not enjoyed yourself? Including the virgins in the house. Put your hands together for yourself. And also put your hands together for Dr. Baha. He's been amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Also, thank you, studio audience, for sitting and being a part of this conversation. To all the camera crew, thank you as well. To production, Champion, Aya, Juan, Okuto, all of you, thank you so much. This has been...
Shout out to my wife.
Yes, please give shout-outs. He has to give shout-out to his wife. Yes.
I just wanted to give a shout-out to my lovely wife, Alice.
You are so dramatic.
When I was coming, I picked something to say, no, you can't take this one. Wear this, wear that. But she's not around. But she has to give me what I need to do if I'm here.
Right.
So
now we know Ajwa, your little baby.
Yeah.
So we know that you produce very smart babies as well. Anyways, thank you again for staying with us. It's been such a great episode. We'll come your way again Wednesday, on Friday. Yes, because we have to enjoy yourself on Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Please make a date with us and have a great time with us as well. I am Lois Shola Adeyemi, and I'll see you same time Friday. Enjoy yourselves.